Daily fantasy football mini-leagues are now available on Starting 11. Join a public mini-league or compete privately against your friends. Download the Starting 11 app now and enter free-to-play or cash contests. Welcome back to another installment of the Players to Watch series, where we'll be taking a look at 4 players to consider for your FPL team over the next 5 game weeks, between Gameweek 17 and Gameweek 21. Felipe Anderson found his 6th goal of the season during West Ham's 3-2 win over Crystal Palace in Gameweek 16, from a total of 3 goal attempts, 2 of which hit the target. 5 of those goals have come during the last 6 game weeks, where the Brazilian has fired 9 efforts on target. Only Salah has taken more amongst midfielders with 10, while Harry Kane is the only other player to test opposition goalkeepers more often, amongst all positions. The Hammers have won each of their last 3 league games, since suffering the heavy defeat to Man City in Gameweek 13, scoring 9 goals. Only Spurs and Liverpool have found the back of the net more times during the last 4 game weeks, while no team have registered more than West Ham's 10 big chances in that time. Their favourable run continues over the coming weeks, with home ties against Watford and Brighton during the next 5 matches, as well as trips to Fulham, Southampton and Burnley. 9 goals conceded by Fulham and Southampton over the last 4 game weeks ranks just ahead of Bournemouth, who've conceded 10 times. No side have shipped more goals than the Cherries in that time frame. Harry Kane was rested from the starting lineup during Tottenham's away win over Leicester in Gameweek 16, after a run of 5 successive matches where he picked up FPL points. Over the last 6 game weeks, no player has taken more than the Englishman's 14 efforts on target, and amongst forwards, Kane's tally is at least 6 ahead of any alternative. 22 total shots by the Spurs forward can only be bettered by Rondon, with his tally of 23 efforts. Pochettino's side have won in 4 of their last 5 league outings, only losing in the North London derby against Arsenal in that time, and scoring 10 goals over the last 4 game weeks. Only Liverpool have managed more with 11. 25 efforts on target by Spurs during the same period is level with the Reds, and only Man United have taken more with 28. Spurs have a very kind run over the Christmas period, welcoming Burnley, Bournemouth and Wolves to Wembley in their next 4 matches. Bournemouth have suffered a dip in form of late, having lost 4 of their last 5 games, conceding a league worst total of 12 goals in that time. They've also conceded the joint highest amount of shots inside the box during that period, along with Burnley, while Wolves are without a clean sheet in any of their last 8 matches. Man City suffered their first defeat of the season at the hands of Chelsea in Gameweek 16, following 2 assists from Eden Hazard. The Belgian has been directly involved in 15 league goals during the current campaign, and only Sterling has recorded more points per match on average. Over the last 3 game weeks, no player has recorded more than Hazard's 4 assists, while only Snodgrass has provided more attempted assists amongst midfielders, creating 1 more chance than the Chelsea man. The 27-year-old also ranks joint top for shots inside the box over that period, amongst midfielders, taking 6 efforts and testing the goalkeeper on 3 occasions. Chelsea have faced matches against Spurs and Man City over the last 4 game weeks, scoring only 6 goals, but Hazard was directly involved in 67% of those. They've recorded a total of 45 big chances throughout the course of the season, with Man City the only side to manage more. Over the next 5 game weeks, Maurizio Sarri's men welcome Leicester and Southampton to Stamford Bridge, amongst away ties to Brighton, Watford and Crystal Palace. No side have conceded more goals than Southampton over the last 6 game weeks, and only Burnley and Fulham have faced more shots inside the box than Brighton over the season. Watford have failed to win any of their last 5 matches, conceding 8 times. Only Southampton, Fulham and Bournemouth have shipped more goals over that period. Gameweek 16 saw Toby Alderweireld partner Jan Vertonghen in defence for the first time since Gameweek 7, and the pair helped Spurs to their 6th clean sheet of the season with a 2-0 away win over Leicester. With rotation to be expected amongst fullbacks, and Juan Foyth currently missing with a hamstring injury, Alderweireld may be the most secure way into the Spurs back line for the Christmas period. Pochettino's men have conceded 6 times in the last 4 game weeks, but 4 of those goals came in the North London derby. Only Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool have conceded fewer goals or kept more clean sheets than Spurs this season. But it's that run of fixtures that makes the Spurs defender such an appealing purchase, with Burnley, Bournemouth and Wolves the next 3 sides to travel to Wembley. Only Cardiff have scored fewer away goals than Burnley this season, and only 4 teams have recorded fewer goals than Wolves on the road. Prior to the Game Week 16 fixture between Everton and Watford, Bournemouth have scored just 4 goals in the last 4 game weeks, and only Burnley, Everton and Watford have scored fewer.